Hopefully you're good. You've been great. Let me just do this with the camera here. Anyway, Alfred here once again. This is for Wakati Avenue, and pretty much excited today because I have my blog domain name. It's same name, Alfred Kaisi Reggae, and just paid for it, and now I'm kind of good to go. I'm back on my grind on my blogging, so you can read some of my stuff from alfredkaisireggae.com. Today here at Wakati, I'm going to talk about the mind shift, the importance of shifting your mind towards a different perspective, a different way of thinking about things, especially things that you thought you knew or you think you knew, but actually are totally different, and in the real world maybe, or people have different perspective, and you kind of interested in hearing their view, and you want to change your mind but not yet sure if it's the right thing to do for you. I've got a few notes today. Decided to be jotting down notes so that I can get my points clearer. And anyway, our minds are usually geared towards negativity. I guess that's how we are somehow wired, and we are wired since maybe our ancestors had to always look out for danger, when they go hunting, going to look for food out there. So they had to go out they had to always look out if there was any danger in sight, or always instinctively trying to make sure that they're safe. So that brought about, I guess, a very negative outlook, because there's always danger anyway. So they had to fight the saber-tooth, the mammoth, the snakes when they go hunting, all that, lions and all that. So a negative outlook is part of our nature, and that's what we have to do is try and shift that part of our mindset to at least a more positive way of looking at things, because we basically right now do not have that much I guess danger, as in like way back in our ancestry times, and we have I know we still can't have accidents. We have people who we can call dangerous people who kill, take advantage of people, and murderers and all that. But it's way we don't even have wars. They hardly had any wars. So it's the world right now. Let's be honest. It's way much more safer than way back. It's even way much more it's way safer than at least maybe about 100 years ago, 200 years ago, when there were wars breaking out, murders and all that. So we shift our minds to a more positive aspect, perspective, so that we can at least anticipate something that we look forward to in a more positive light. When I say positive, I'm not thinking about positive thinking and you just ignoring all the dangers and ignoring all the things that could go wrong. No, but what I'm saying is at least you be more positive and accept that you accept that there is a possibility of not getting what you want, or whatever you're anticipating not coming, but anticipating it on a more positive light. And another thing is, if you want to change your mind shift, you want to shift your mind, what you can also do is be grateful. Attitude, rather gratitude. Have gratitude, whether something is going wrong, things are not going your way, once you have that gratitude that, okay, maybe this wasn't for me, your mind will start shifting, because now whatever goes wrong, right, you'll find some sort of reason to why this did not happen for you, or to why. And most of the time, because you're thankful, you may even find a reason which is positive in a way, right? This reason may be like, okay, what some say, a blessing in disguise, sort of a positive gratitude, right? So shifting your mind into a more positive with a gratitude, this will help you be thankful even in a more very hard times. Also, shifting your mind means that if you are surrounded by people who are negative, I really suggest that you kind of walk away from them. When I say walk away, you don't have to like neglect them at all or not contact them, but just try and limit your time with them, because whoever you stay with, whoever you communicate with in a regular basis, have a lot of influence on you. They have influence, they will influence you. If they're negative, then what will happen? You've been influenced in a negative way. But if they're more positive, they agree with you, but also disagree with you in a positive way, they influence you in a positive way, then those are the people to stay with or to be with in a regular basis, because what will happen is that you'll be more positive and be pumped up with your own situations, and your emotions will be at least high a bit, and so you can even continue with whatever you set out to do in a positive way, because you have positive influence and positive support, instead of hanging around people who really don't give you much in support, much in influence. Yeah, that's positive influence, I mean. Also, one other thing is that people don't usually neglect this, but what you eat also very much influences you. You can't not just eat whatever crap out there and expect that things will go your way. No, that doesn't usually happen. For example, if you know you're overweight, yeah, you know you need to lose a bit of weight. You'll have to usually start with your diet. As much as you plan out your work, your workouts, your exercise workouts, you will have to plan out your diet, right? You cannot like overeat carbohydrates, your carbs, and then expect to like really cut, those extra weight. You cannot eat fats and then expect to like really lose weight. And don't get me wrong here, I'm not saying that these are bad. Carbs are good, you still need the energy. Fats are also good, but you need to limit these. If you're overweight or obese, you need to limit this. Limiting your carbs, limiting your fats will go hand in hand with your exercise, your routine, so that you do not have to be in a vicious cycle. What you'll be doing then, if you're eating the same amount of carbs, or even increase the same amount of carbs and increase the fats, but exercising, and you're exercising hard, you're not going to go nowhere, because what you're doing is you may be losing the weight, but then you're gaining it again by your excess food you're taking. But this is at least for the first few years or something, when you still starting out. You need to be on that carb deficit, and it's very important. This only just a part of the food thing, but the food thing also needs to be nutritious. The food has to be fresh, probably organic if possible, you know, just good, wholesome food. And everybody knows where to get their food, what sort of food they have to get, and if necessary, just try your best to get a natural and wholesome food. And that will have all the nutrients and vitamins that you yourself may need at the time. Some other mind shift pointer here is to visualize. Now, visualizing can come in a whole lot of ways. Meditation, simply visualizing, reflecting where you want to be, who you want to be, where you're going, where you're headed. Visualizing is very important. The type of person you want to be, who you want to associate with. All this should be visual, but this also goes hand in hand with action. Obviously, you don't just sit there and visualize and then think that things will just manifest automatically. No, this would hardly happen. But if you work through the visualizing and plan out and strategize, then surely something's going to happen, at least for you. Then you can work from there. So visualizing helps you, connect to your mind, and connects your brain to whatever action you're taking, whatever action you choose to take, so that you move forward. It's going to be tough. I'll say it's very tough, but it's a mind shift. So you're now imprinting your vision, you're imprinting your picture, the picture of you in the future. You're imprinting it inside you, so that you become exactly, you go towards exactly who you envision yourself to be. And last point I have here is seeking out the necessary equipment, the necessary things, tools that you will need in your journey, in your mind shift journey. It's very important to know what you need. For example, if you're an explorer, there's no way. If you explore, let's say you're exploring, you're going to explore some mountain, some caves, or something like that. There's no way you're gonna go out there without a map, at least a compass. However, the compass looks like maybe a modern compass on your phone or whatever, but you need those navigators, right? Your map, your compass. Then obviously you may need things that will help you feed yourself, right? Maybe you go with your extra food, your tins, bean, your tins of beans, your extra snacks that will at least give you energy as you explore. All these are your tools that you need for your journey, whatever it is. If you're going to the desert, you may need some very light outfit, your clothings. If you're going to maybe to the very cold places, Iceland or whatever, you may need those heavy jackets. All those are your tools, your equipment, your armor. Now, if you've now visualized and you've decided this is where you want to go, make sure you have the right equipment, make sure you have the right tools and your armor, and also, as usual, you have to have the right knowledge. So you decide that, okay, I'm going to seek out and plan and strategize. It's very important to plan and strategize your journey, your plan, your routes, where you're going to be headed, how long it will take, and all that, so that you're better able to anticipate whatever you'll be able, whatever will be coming your way. Those are the few pointers that I try to get out there for this podcast, the mind shift. So it's very imperative that we try our best to shift our minds from the old way of thinking to a whole new way of thinking. And this will take a lot of sacrifices, a lot of getting rid of old beliefs, which is very tough, then embracing new beliefs. But this will take hard work on yourself, on your mind, your body, your spirit. Thank you. Anyway, I'm done with this. It's been Wakati. Alfred here, and as per usual, more knowledge to you.